Welcome back. Taking care of your feet is more important than you may think. If you have any foot pain, you know how hard it can be to walk, run, or just move around and enjoy life. Joining us now is Dr. Michael Gerling with some advice on how to deal with the most common foot pain we all experience. Hi, doctor. Welcome to Daily Flash.
Thank you. It's such an honor to be here.
So let's start with high heels. I love them. Women love to wear them. They look great, but they can be foot killers. They are so uncomfortable at times. Anything we can do to help with the pain?
Well, obviously, just humans in general, walking on two legs, we already have predisposition to back problems and knee problems and whatnot. And so this just makes it worse because the high heel will flex your foot down, which flexes your knee forward and then it hyperextends your back. So, we have to be really cautious and conscious of how they're affecting us. I think that the biggest tips we have is just really first of all, thinking about the fit itself. If it doesn't feel comfortable when you're buying it, you're not going to be comfortable wearing it. And especially if you know you're going to be wearing it for long periods of time. There are different things you should think about in the heel itself. For example, just starting from how high the actual heel is. If you don't have great flexibility of your ankle, it's going to hurt to be higher up. And then obviously, the wider the sole is of the heel, the more stability you're going to have. So if you don't have great stable ankles, or if you've had a problem with your ankles in the past, you should think about having a wider heel itself. Try to match the arch because the arch actually gets placed under quite a bit of strain during the wearing process. And you're also placing a lot of weight on your forefoot. So the padding is very important. The longer you wear the shoe, the more you need to have thicker, heavier, stronger padding that's going to support that forefoot and prevent forefoot pain underneath the ball of your foot.
Okay, what about
Also,
people?
people will have toe. I'm sorry.
Go for it. Sorry.
Also, people will have toe deformities and problems with width of the front. They should also look at the toe box of their shoe as well. It's really important.
What about people who work on their feet? I know heel pain is very common. How can people avoid this?
Well, of course, wearing flatter shoes and more comfortable, more cushioned shoes are the thing to do. It's more and more casual nowadays in most working environments. Try to find something that suits the working environment, but is still really stable and has the cushioning and support and the proper width. Of course, some environments require that you wear formal shoes, but formal shoes can be comfortable with the right width. Try to wear an insole. You do not need to wear a custom insole, but insoles that are that will support the arch and match the anatomy of your foot is very important.
What about runners? Because you're putting a lot of weight on your feet when you're doing a lot of running. How can they best protect their feet?
Well, running is just a worse example of any type of shoe because you're going to be impacting your foot constantly for
Yeah.
a long period of time. So, of course, you want to be very cautious about the arch of your foot. If I can emphasize one thing, it's going to be the stability of your arch. So, have somebody look at it in a store. If your arch collapses when you walk or when you stand upright, you should have a shoe that really matches and supports that arch. So, those are more stability oriented running shoes. You're going to have good cushioning because you're going to have constant impact. So you want to have something that stabilizes the heel, but also cushions it. So a nice gel or air cushion or some type of support that's going to give great cushioning to the foot is important. The forefoot has to be comfortable, it has to be wide enough for your foot as well.
Okay, here in Florida, lots of folks wear flip-flops. How are flip-flops bad for your feet?
Actually, my brother-in-law walked the Muir Trail in some $2 flip-flops. So, I mean,
What?
I think it's different for every foot. That was over 200 miles. So,
Wow.
some people can walk in flip-flops and not hurt their feet. Some flip-flops have great support, great arch support. I think you just have to find a shoe that fits you properly. I mean, if you have foot problems, a great foot support, such as the Birkenstock or other conforming soles, can really help as well. So I would recommend that you try out what's comfortable, wear them for increased periods of time, and make sure that your arch is supported.
Just a few seconds left here, doctor. How important is shoe size and why are there so many that could fit the same foot?
Just it's from brand to brand, different styles and designs. I think that the most important thing is fitting the shoe when you go to purchase it. Even if you buy online, you can always try to return it. Try a couple different sizes, walk around in it. If it's not comfortable in the store, it's probably not good for your foot.
Great advice, Dr. Gerling. Fascinating stuff. Thank you so much for joining us. For more information, please visit gerlinginstitute.com. We'll make sure we'll post this interview on our website at dailyflashtshow.com. Look for Dr. Gerling, gerlinginstitute.com on our website. Stay with us. We're back right after this.